This is 101 ESPN from Super Bowl 46 in Indianapolis. Brought to you by Appliance Solutions, American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, and Ryan Kelly, the home loan expert.
Welcome back to Radio Row, Indianapolis, Super Bowl 46. DeMarco Farr, Chris Duncan, Randy Carricker. Great to have you with us, and great to visit with Jay Mohr.
Yes. Don't ever make fun of a Duncan boy.
No, you just learned that, didn't you?
Was it that bad? Was I that defensive?
It put a little chill in my spine, I'll be honest with you.
Did it really?
Yeah, because you got that Diaz brother look about you, like the zombie.
That Stockton slap? Yeah.
Yes.
You got to be protective of your brother a little bit.
Usually brothers like to throw each other under the bus, for the sake of comedy and camaraderie and one-upmanship. And I go, let me see your World Series ring. And he shows it to me. I go, you ever rub your brother's face in it? And he goes, he's got one. I go, yeah, but you played. He goes, he played?
He did. He played.
Exactly what happened.
But then a minute later you go, he was like a call-up. He only played for like a week.
He was a cold hero in New York for a little while. He had 5 home runs his first 3 games in the big leagues. It was pretty.
See, you could have fun with him.
Yeah,
you could have fun with him.
He's all fired up because he saw Madonna. He was trying to get over there and shake the man's
hand.
Don't be bashing. You were trying to shake the man's hand. You were trying to shake
my girl a man now, because we can go.
What? Madonna looks like Willem Dafoe in Platoon.
She got DeMarco through puberty.
Y'all talking about killing? Well, I'd like to hear about it, potheads. That's Madonna.
Look, I'm not going to stand for any material girl bashing on this show.
Hey,
I'm not bashing the material girl. I'm bashing that middle-aged man that just walked up and did the
That's
NFL.
Madonna. That's the diva. Yes.
That was Madonna?
Yes.
With those arms like Tim Tebow?
Oh, see, there you go.
She got arms.
There you go.
I thought it was Brandon Stokely.
Speaking of Tebow, do you like Tim Tebow? Do you like watching him play? Are you a fan of Tebow? Not the height. I'm just talking about the game.
I'm a fan of the expression of faith. Being a Christian, I like someone on TV just giving it up for Christ and the King of Kings. But I'll tell you one thing. With that circle around him and that circle around that circle and the 3 circles around those other circles, they're going to turn him into a crazy person in a year.
Nuts.
He's not going to know what a gallon of milk costs.
Wow. See, Randy was just talking about that.
They're going to make him a crazy person. Yep. Chrissy Teigen just tweeted that his people shut her down for a photo. He's building contempt. He's dividing the nation as it is, which I don't understand because guys have been crossing themselves in the end zone since I was a kid.
Right.
Forever. But all of a sudden this guy's doing it. But if you read the Bible and if you're a man of such faith, you're compelled to share the message of Christ.
Right.
It's your duty.
Right.
You didn't know I had it in me, did you, buddy?
I wonder how long he can hold on to this.
Well,
not his faith, but how long until he makes a misstep? How long until he's knocked down off that? Because everybody's gone through.
But if he gets knocked down, he's going to fall on Sandy Sandoval's shoulders from EA Sports. He's got he's got a corporation bumper around him at all times.
It's insane.
That guy's never alone.
Never.
I guarantee you it's like being the president.
He might be more popular at the Super Bowl than Tom Brady.
He is. There's no question.
He actually had more security than Madonna did.
Madonna nobody cared about Madonna. You know why? They thought she was Brandon Stokely.
Now she's Brandon Stokely?
I said you didn't hear it the first time I had to repeat
See?
it.
Come on, man.
She wears granny panties now, man.
She don't. I guarantee you she's rocking it. I'm giving respect now.
Okay, all right.
I guarantee you.
Commando?
I think
what are you looking around for?
I'm looking for the corporate sponsor.
Okay,
I think it's Commando.
Yeah.
And I think it'll
full Commando.
It'll grind you up, man.
Hey,
I want to change the subject. See, you're hurting my feelings now.
I want to know.
That was a compliment.
You said grind me up.
Yeah.
What do you mean grind me
That's
up?
a good thing.
That doesn't sound nice. That sounds painful.
How would you like me to express?
Never mind.
How am I
Let's
supposed
just
to talk
move on.
about that?
Move
I'm speaking in code here.
Code here, yeah.
You were the ultimate sleazeball agent in Jerry Maguire.
He played?
No, I want to know. I want to know if you did any research for that role. Maybe hanging out with Dan Lozano a little bit.
Dan Lozano, maybe Drew Rosenhaus. My character is actually based on Drew Rosenhaus.
Really?
But Lee Steinberg walks around in like a fantasy world thinking that the movie's about him.
Yeah, right.
But it's not at all. They just used him as
He swears it is, yeah.
Well, that's crazy. It's Tom Cruise playing a guy. Is Lee Steinberg married? Does he live by the beach? Does he have one client? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't even make sense. They used Lee to go to the 3 drafts so they could really write, so Cameron could write like this exact, I guess it was pretty close.
Yeah.
You would know more than I would.
Yeah.
Script. And then Lee, did Tom Cruise chew tobacco? Does he chew with his mouth open, have food all over the front of his shirt like Lee Steinberg?
I don't know. I've never seen him eat.
What a slob.
Never seen him eat.
You never saw Lee Steinberg eat?
I've never seen
It's
Lee
all over the
Steinberg
place.
He's a big league slob.
He'll chew you up.
Oh,
I can't
goodness.
imagine Lee Steinberg yelling into the phone, "Show me the money!"
No, he'll go, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I guess we'll have to part way. And he'll just hang up, right?
So you have family in St. Louis?
Yeah, my Uncle Sonny was mayor of Florissant, two-time mayor. He would have been a third-time mayor, but he punched somebody in the face on the City Hall steps, and everybody saw it, so there's no way around it.
I'd vote for that guy
I'd
again.
vote for, yeah. I'd vote for him, yeah.
He said, I'm the only guy that ever balanced. He's got a little list. He goes, I'm the only guy that ever balanced the budget, babe. I did it. And I go, how? He goes, well, the damn towns, they got these emergency funds. And I go, well, if we're not going to balance the budget, what the hell are you going to use the emergency fund? I just emptied out the emergency fund. And I handed them a balanced budget. They didn't know there was no emergency fund, but I wasn't expecting any earthquakes, babe. Uncle Sonny Manson.
I love it.
Man, you get
I
out
want
there
to vote
much?
for him. Maybe he
You
can
got
win
St.
again.
Louis? When you come out there?
I converted to Catholicism because I went to my Aunt Janet's, Sonny's wife's funeral in St. Louis, and it was a Catholic funeral, and I was overcome in that church.
No kidding.
And I went back to L.A., and I walked into St. Monica's church, and I kept telling my wife, I just feel like I'm being called upon. I feel like I'm being called upon. I walk into my first Mass ever, and Monsignor Torgenson at St. Monica's church, the first sentence out of his mouth, he says, friends, we are a called people. And I went, all right.
Wow.
You're talking to me. But I don't have 14 people around me.
Yeah, like Tebow. Right.
If God's your bodyguard, you can just roll with your fist rolled up.
That's exactly
like
what
Guru.
Randy said. That's what Randy
That's
said.
what Ghostface Killer says. God is my bodyguard, man.
Well, he's crazy, though.
Well,
Jay
I know
Mohr
he's
is-
Ghostface is crazy.
You don't think Tebow's crazy?
No, Tebow he's cool. He's calm. He's just got a lot of
How
hype.
would you know? You only saw the top of his stupid hat.
How can you not be
He looked
cool
like
and calm?
Mushmouth from Fat Albert with that hat on. That's Dumb Donald's hat.
Jay Mohr is with us on 101 ESPN.
I never saw that before.
I'm stuck. I don't know what to do.
Help me.
I'm stuck. Get me out of this.
All right.
We'll reset here.
Yeah.
Are you still doing stand-up?
Oh, yeah. I leave tomorrow morning. I do Borgata Casino in Atlantic City, and then I go up to Foxwoods, up in the woods of Connecticut.
Nice. Yeah.
Eesh, it's scary up there.
Do you
Bunch of Patriot fans. Jay Mohr, you're retarded.
see?
Screaming
Now, do you
at you?
curse in your stand-up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking.
But I curse in my everyday life.
Everyday
I
life.
just clean it up for the radio.
I see you.
I know it makes you nervous.
Thank
no,
you.
no, him. I'm nervous for you.
No, we're good.
I'm nervous for you with
Hey,
Dunk.
tell me about Jeff Foxworthy. You did a lot of work with Foxworthy, right?
Unbelievably great guy. Sweetheart, Larry the Cable Guy, all those blue-collar guys, great guys. Kind. They do more for charity. And you know what? You won't even know what they do for charity because what you remember, God forgets. And what you forget, God remembers. And that's what they live by. Like Larry the Cable Guy is probably giving more money away than all of us have made.
Wow.
But
He was just
Foxworthy,
here. Yeah, he was just here
he's a
yesterday.
good guy.
Yeah.
Foxworthy really helped me out a lot because I played his brother Wayne on the Jeff Foxworthy show, and he goes, "Man, just come on in and just second take, just do whatever you want, just have a good time."
Wow.
And then he took his that mustache is fake. He puts it on in between every take.
Really?
No way.
No. Did he really believe that?
He might have.
haven't
Keep
done-
going. Keep going.
Jeff's great. Jeff's the one. Jeff I know. Larry I met a couple times, but Jeff I got to know real well. And also I noticed from Jeff, I never saw anybody work that hard in my life. Like he'd go do a corporate gig, fly back, be on the set. You know who worked that hard, honestly? Ice Cube. When we were doing Are We There Yet in Montreal, he'd fly from Montreal. He'd wrap it like 1. He'd take a private jet to New York to do Letterman. Then after that, from Letterman, he'd fly all the way back to L.A. to do some press. Then he'd meet us back on set, and I'm like, and then he's recording like in his bus.
Yeah.
I've never seen a guy. I couldn't believe it.
How is Ice Cube still hard? Is he still a how
Was
can
he
you
ever?
still be a gangster when you're that rich?
He's from the Valley. He went to Taft High.
That's what I'm saying. But how do
straight
you?
out of the San Fernando Valley.
Right.
A crazy mother effer named O'Shea.
It doesn't sound.
His
as
name
hard.
is O'Shea.
O'Shea Jackson.
That's a drink at TGI Fridays.
Yes. Ice Cube
O'Shea?
sounds a little tougher. Yeah.
I mean, Ice-T, that's some hardcore stuff.
we might have to change. O'Shea is not going to
Original
work.
Gangster.
I hate that album. I took that album back.
Which one?
Original Gangster.
Oh,
That
6
Ice
in the
Cube-
morning? No,
No,
Ice-T?
6 in the morning was good.
Ice-T?
Ice-T.
Original
It
Gangster?
was horrible.
That was the only one I liked.
You
No,
like that
I
one?
like Power.
Power's good. Original Gangster sucked.
right.
I like
And
the
that's
album
Power.
cover. The album cover, the Power.
I like Cover.
Yeah.
I like the original T when he was in Breakin', when he was on the Wheels of Steel during the
Old school with
battle.
all the spikes on. See, we go way
Colors.
back. Oh yeah.
Colors. And then he did Colors.
So we can do this all day.
Colors.
We can do this all day.
first
Who you got? Who you got this week? You got are you-
Patriots by 15.
by 15.
Chad Ochocinco, 2 catches, 80 yards, 1 touchdown.
He may not even play.
He wouldn't be on the team if he wasn't going to play. He
This
would
is
have been
his
cut.
time.
He would have been cut 2 months ago.
Randy, go
You
ahead.
just stay out of it, right?
I've got nothing to do with
Yes.
this.
You're the OG newsman.
Yeah, I'm Switzerland.
You knew Jack Buck.
So did you.
No, I got Joe Buck in my mind.
Oh, okay.
Manning, back to pass, throw, still on his feet. Tyree, cut. Wow, thanks for putting your back into it, Joe. Appreciate it. Appreciate the excitement. The views of Jay Mohr are not the views of 101sports.com.
Thank you, Jay.